Yeah, I just felt gritty. We talked the word gritty. Performance by the team. It wasn't our best performance defensively, which was very uncharacteristic. But what I loved is that the team kind of rallied once they scored two, and rallied for Jordy, rallied for Brito. That's very uncharacteristic of her, and a couple other things that went on that it's just not us. So to see them step up the way they did and score very quickly was a testament to feeling adversity and answering that call, and that's what they did.
Betty. Well, I guess the act of thought struck me.
That wasn't my decision, and I'm all for that decision. So it really sparked everything. And just kind of created that momentum. They were not expecting, I don't think, and it was laid down perfectly. Hmm.
From the dugout, can you feel that building? Stand you can't hear. You're just so unable to feel that building in the middle. It's kind of feel like that when you step in.
You could feel it building. You could hear the dugout change their tone even more when it gets really consecutive like that, they just go crazy, and it's like a wave that's ready to break on you, and that's the wave breaker right here. And then it just kind of kept going.
There was a moment in the fifth, two runs, they were the bases there. They called time, we went on to the circle. It was very quick, 10 seconds. What was the message there?
Pretty much what I just said. Like we're fine. We're fine. They could have scored a lot more in that situation. We're fine. Just be who you are. Play the game. We'll get through it. We'll answer. A lot of game left. Just simple things.
Maybe you step up to the plate in the fifth with bases loaded, feels like momentum's going. Just what's your mindset in those kind of moments, and maybe what happens for you to be able to deliver?
Truthfully, you're thinking just do something to help the runners advance. You're just thinking base hit, walk, anything in the moment. I looked down at third base, and Boone's just like, slow it down, find your pitch. So I really just was like, if she throws it over, I'll take my pitch. If not, I'm happy with the walk. So just finding our pitch and slowing the game down for myself was kind of the process.
Joe, can you feel that momentum building?
I mean, yeah, you can hear it, you can feel it. Everybody's excited. Three great base hitting moves happened in that inning. And it was quick, so you can kind of feel it speed up a little bit. So once the timeout happened and we kind of all just met in, they reassured to find myself slowing down and everything, and then we just locked into one pitch at a time.
Jordy, just for you to take the kind of settle down a little bit
Kind of just noticing the momentum maybe starting to shift, and I think our defense, we did a really good job too of just, like I said, slowing it down, sticking to your routine, the same routine that you have, whether things are going your way in that second or not. It should stay consistent. And so I think not getting stuck on any of the prior pitches, but being present with each pitch in the moment. Yeah, I just think it is really fun when we come together as a team and are like, all right, let's rally. And it's almost like there's a flip switched, and it just happens that fast. And you can feel when something's going to happen. And so it's just super cool to know that these hitters have my back, and they can do it at any time.
Jordy, I guess I've been asking a lot of players this night. She's Grace Lyons, you guys a team captain. She's been with her the final post. Talk me through what she means to you just as a teammate, but also just as a person.
Grace Lyons is obviously a really successful softball player, but she also does a very good job of not letting the game define her, and she shows up every day with a greater purpose than outcomes and winning ball games. She wears her love for the Lord on her sleeve, and she wants to use this field as a mission field. And so using it in that way is something that I've really never seen another player do so well, and it's encouraging to all other Christian athletes.
Haley, we talked a lot about the fifth. You guys came out and had three really hard hit balls in the first inning. And how satisfying is that when you have this week of prep and it immediately
Jada came out swinging. You know, she set a great pace for the game, and you see she attacked early in that they're throwing kind of in the willpower or wheelhouse that we were looking for. So we came out with great game plans, and we just attacked early and found our pitches.
You mentioned a characteristic kind of error from Alyssa in that fifth inning. Maybe how big was it for her to respond in the bottom of the frame with that solo?
I think everything leading up to her getting there was encouraging her. And this team does that. If the pitcher's down or not getting what they want, they'll come up and score runs. If we aren't scoring runs, pitchers will shut it down for us. I mean, they all have each other's back without saying anything. So Brito knew it. I kind of walked up, I started to say it, and she looked at me like, "Go!" And then she goes up, boom. I'm like, okay, we're good. Everybody's good. Just flush it out by hitting it over the fence. That's how we do it. Then that's how we do it. But I think we get off this field, we come in tomorrow, I think you're going to see it look a little bit different. There may have been a little bit of nerves. We didn't talk about it. I didn't ask. But I know how they'll respond tomorrow.
You spoke really highly of Caitlin
Mhm.
before the game. Did you learn anything new about how to face her?
We just got to go back and look at video. Haven't gotten that far yet.
Hey, Jordan, you guys, maybe you never think about the winning streak, but what do you think of winning 47 straight games?
Who's that question for?
You and maybe both.
You weren't asking me.
I would say that's nothing we talk about, nothing we're motivated by. I think all of us show up at the field every day with a greater purpose than winning games, and we're all here for something greater than just winning games. So it's nothing that we talk about, nothing we really focus on, but like I said, just being present in the moment. You don't get these days back.
I know how you feel about talking about streak, but 47 straight wins, hearing that answer, what kind of testament is that to the buy-in and process of each day?
I've pretty much said this before. They don't care about streaks. They don't care about those things. They're meant to be broken. They just fade away. These guys are wanting to be standing at the end of the season saying we're the best team in the country. But with all the things that you're hearing, they know how to do it in a way nobody else does. And it's because of what Jordy's saying, the purpose. And it's not like they don't leave the field just devastated after anything. They understand that this is a game that's supposed to be fun. And sometimes it isn't because of so much stuff around you. And it's important that this locker room look out for each other and remember what our purpose is and what our goal is. And in the beginning of the year, it wasn't ever me saying, hey, if we can win 49 games in a row. So it just kind of popped up. I didn't even know it was a thing until I started hearing you all talk about it. So would it be an honor? Yes, because it's Arizona, and Mike Candrea and what Arizona did back in the day was phenomenal. And he is the reason why I had to learn how to do things different, because when I was here as a young coach, he was run ruling the daylights out of us. And I just had to take it and learn. And I told him that. So we've become good enough friends that we can share those things. And if it happens, it certainly would be an honor, but we're going to stay focused on what we need to do.
Is the magnitude of such a streak, such a winning streak, is that one of the reasons why you transfer to Oklahoma? The program, as it sits right now, 47.
I mean, transferring was an opportunity that I looked at. I wouldn't say it was necessarily about the wins of why I came to Oklahoma. Talking to Coach Gasso, it was a very competitive program. I wanted to play at the best of my ability and just reach my limits. And talking to her, that's what I bought into, you know. Every day's a competition, every day's a grind, and that's kind of what I looked at when deciding to transfer, so.
Is it tough to keep your energy up throughout every pitch of every game like you do?
No, I think it's kind of my personality. I feel like if I'm down at any point, it's really not my character, and someone else can just see it right away and just pick me back up. So I feel like my energy is going to be constant, and it'll always be constant. So y'all keep hearing it from me. So.
What do you think what she's kind of brought in that area, just energy-wise?
Yeah, Haley just has a carefree nature about her where it's like if any one of us is taking it way too seriously, we can talk to Haley for 5 seconds and all of a sudden we're like, oh, okay, like we're cool, we're chilling. So just having that energy in the dugout when there is pressure all the time, it just kind of helps everyone keep things in perspective.
Patty, you mentioned catching Mike Candrea. You also caught Bud Wilkinson today. You ever thought about that? I mean, you said you're at a school, you're at a place where you don't care about streaks, but you're at a school that does.
Yeah, you're right.
47
You are
straights-
true.
47 straights is a pretty big number.
It is. The difference, though, is we have to keep going, and they play, 12 at a time. So probably took them a little bit longer to do it. But look, when I first got here, I had his office, and I was a queen because I was in his office. So I know who he is very well, and it's an honor for that, but I never would have put that together.
How long were you in Buzz up?
Couple years. Yeah.
Ghosts and shadows?
No, there were cockroaches. That's what it was. No ghosts. That's the truth. It was over in the field, or in the wrestling field. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.